Hello, hello. Keep breaking my promise. Well, I've never really promised to stream earlier, but I've been trying. But eventually things will calm down, and I will have more time to play chess and to stream again. Okay, I already did Puzzle Streak earlier today, I believe. So I am going to just start with a game right off the bat, and I plan on doing some puzzles later if I have the energy. Okay, so I'm playing the Dutch. H3 seems a bit unusual. He's playing quite quickly. I don't think I need to worry about B4, or maybe should I play A5 just to stop B4? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. And he plays C4. So can I castle and then is D5 an issue? It shouldn't be. I think I could even just push. So let's just castle here. And yeah, it was D5. Oh, sorry, I guess I couldn't have pushed there. Okay. B6. This is what I should have done earlier, actually. I think even maybe instead of even A5. But I think I'm going to play it now. Because typically the rule is if white doesn't play G3, we should play B6. Now, if I play B6, does he have D5? It shouldn't. Oh, yeah, he might, because F5 might be undefended. So D5. Bishop B7, D5. Could I take? I'm not 100% sure about that. So maybe I play D6 to help support. So maybe B6 was too early. Maybe I should have played D6 first. C5 I just take. Okay, so now I could play E5. Bishop B7 still wouldn't make any sense here. So yeah, maybe now E5, except that drops the E5 pawn. So how am I supposed to navigate this? Yeah, because if I go E5, he just goes CD. Takes, and okay, maybe then I have bishop. Okay, so maybe, but then how do I get that in? Okay, I'm not used to this setup, eh? Maybe queen E8? Does that somehow help me? And then I get this in. I forgot about knight E4 as a general idea. Here it doesn't quite work, but okay, let's go bishop B7 and then knight E4. So knight E4, knight takes, and then I have, I forgot about this whole knight E4 idea. Yeah, so knight E4, knight takes, and then I have FE. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go knight E4 here. I totally forgot about knight E4. That's like the main idea, one of the main ideas in the Dutch. So I could have done that a lot earlier. Okay, and then I think typically we want to trade material. So I am just going to trade here. And then probably knight D7. Or maybe bishop F6, but... Or actually, could I go... And wait, I'm also thinking now earlier... Oh, no. So, yeah, so I should have played... Okay, yeah. So now with my knight gone, my rook defends F5. So I might be able to play E5 at some point now. Not immediately. Okay, so I guess knight D7. It's always hard to know where to put this knight. Or maybe queen E8. But yeah, I'm thinking knight D7. So let's get that in. I'm falling behind on the clock. Wow, I don't look in good shape here physically. I look a little rough. Yeah, I think I just want to reduplicate this. I guess now that since e5 is defended, I could consider e5 again, but he still has 3 attackers on it, so it doesn't quite work. Yeah, okay, let's just go back to e4. If knight d2, so if knight d2, can I still play knight e4? Knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes, e takes, and then I have this type of setup. So I might be able to, yeah, I might have knight e4 here. So let's play knight e4. If he retreats the bishop, then maybe just queen e8, just getting off the file of his rook and entering the light squares on the king side. So if knight d2, I'm not 100% sure. I might let him take me because, okay, that's a little strange. Can almost go g5 now, like king h8, g5, start attacking. Could be an option. Maybe try for e5 again. e5. No, it doesn't work. So maybe bishop f6 first, and that also stops him from playing d5. So let's get that in there. So now d5 is not a move, or maybe it is. There might still be. That's a little complex. d5, bishop b2, bishop take. So d5, bishop b2, bishop takes e4. But then I don't think that works for him because then I have fe. Then he has 2 pieces under attack. Okay, so c5, he has d5. No, then there's a fork. Maybe I can play c5 here because I can take on b2 and then I have a fork winning the exchange. And if he does nothing, well, might be his best chance to do nothing. So c5 is playable, I think. e5. No, I don't quite like that as much. I'm going to go c5. Don't want to waste too much time here. The other option was king h8, g5, which I do kind of like, but his 2 bishops would get more scope on my king. So that would have been a big drawback. If I start pushing the pawns, he can just open up the center and my king gets a little bit scared. Okay, so let's open up the F file because my rook is on it. And then if knight d2, I don't really have to do anything. Okay. So what's going on here? No pawns have been traded off. Unusual. Okay, so I don't really want to trade here. This is getting complicated. Could I go a4 and then if push takes, and push again? Still kind of complicated. So the light squared is my good bishop. He could open this up now. I guess he's trying to come in here. That's why he played that. He wants knight g4. I don't really want to play h5. I don't think. G4 anyways, maybe. Okay, I got fruit flies flying around my face. It's distracting. Well, he's coming here. I guess I could play G6, but I don't want to. Okay, and I don't want to play H5. H5. Okay, I guess I'm going to play H5. I got no time now. Who is this guy? He's playing pretty well. Who is this guy? 1300 bullet. 42,000 games on bullet. Must be an older gentleman or gentle lady with a 800-point difference between bullet and... Okay, so I think I can take the bishop now. But he takes with the queen. Okay, I'll do it this way. I gotta play quicker here. And I better be careful not to move my queen. My queen has to defend h5. Yeah, but this guy is good for 1300. So maybe if I play quicker, I can... Do I want to be trading there? He's going after this now too. I don't know. This guy's killing me. Interesting. $1,300 bullet. Four viewers. Hello, lurkers. Okay, let's get focused. I'm gonna flag here. Okay, so yeah, if he takes on f6, I'll recapture with the rook. Queen, I still have to be careful constantly. He could even sack the exchange and then take on h5. So if he doubles up on the d file, this is no. Then I can't go here. Technically, I could, but then it's dangerous. So what am I doing against rook d1? That's kind of the biggest threat at the moment. I guess yeah, okay. I'm gonna trade bishops here, and then oh, I can't even do that. I don't know. This guy's just too strong for me. This guy's just too dang good. What do you want me to do about it? This bishop, it's terrible, hey? Yuck. Okay, I don't know. He's just destroying me. Maybe even just goes here now. At least his knight is out. Maybe he'll try to improve it. That's already annoying. Hey, I can't move my queen because it's... yeah, so maybe I have to go bishop a8. Sad state of affairs. Well, now I have to defend this way. Okay. Does that let me survive for 2 seconds longer? I don't know. This guy's too good. Like, this guy is very, very freaking underrated. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. This guy is freaking underrated. He's 1300 bullet. And then he okay. I'm going to go straight to the engine on that one. I feel this guy's like 300 points lower than he should be. So where was my mistake? It was here at h5. It didn't like. I also spent too long on this move, apparently. I spent, well, over a minute and a half. I think, yeah, because then my queen becomes a bit of a slave to defending the H pawn, I guess, as part of the reason. And also, yeah, I mean, it's not like a game-losing blunder, but I might have just played a bit too slow overall as well. And I guess this was a blunder, bishop c6. Apparently it allowed bishop takes f6. Yeah, nothing. How am I supposed to foresee that this is so bad? Oh, sorry. Excuse me, I got hiccups here. Yeah, and knight g3, and these are all weak points here. I mean, I can see like my pawns are not so strong. So maybe h5 was a bit much. I already have a bit of a concern of having to defend the e4 pawn. So the computer's recommending taking on d4 as one of the options. And then we have bishop h4 with converging on f2. That's an idea. I don't know, a tough game. And my opponent played quite well. So yeah, this was bad because then again, my queen is kind of starting to get overloaded there. So better here was, again, bishop h4, or apparently bishop d8, defending this way. Hard move to play though, and also letting his other bishop get more active. And then taking was apparently not the greatest option. Computer wants, again, bishop d8 or bishop h4 again. Those are only better. So tough game. I don't know. Oh, fruit flies everywhere. So annoying. So yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing this guy's really old and he used to be strong, because 1300 bullet, 2000 rapid, and he was 2200 rapid not too long ago, last month. Just kind of weird. 1300. I guess you can't see it when I do it this way, but yeah. 1300 bullet, 2200 rapid. Okay, so I'm going to play another one. That was a tough one. I do think I played a little bit slow. So that's one of the things I can try to improve on in this game, is to play quick. I can't believe I'm only 2100 now. Yuck. But yeah, I need to play a little bit quicker. And then, yeah, the mistakes I made that game weren't so obvious, but at the very least I can, as I say, I played too slow at the very least. So I think this is a blunder. I think, or maybe not a blunder, but I think knight d5 is the best move. And there's an old trap that I built years ago, computer built, and this is losing for black. I think it's something like +2 or +3, I think. But I think it's like +3. So we hope for that. If black doesn't take on e4, then black is only slightly worse. Something like minus point, or sorry, something like +0.5 or something like that. And black has many moves here that are okay. That's actually the best move. So he found it. I think taking on f6 is the best reply. I'm going to go purely off of memory. And yeah, now I'm kind of running out of... I kind of forget. So can I take on b5 and then I give a check? Bishop d7 seems to phase out. What if I do it the other move order? Check and then take with the knight. Queen back to d8, and he seems to be okay. So I don't think I can sack on b5. Yeah, I don't think there's anything fancy like that. But I seem to recall something like c4 or a4 here. Yeah, maybe a4, and then if ba, I just take with the rook, and that should be fine. If he doesn't take, yeah, so let's say he defends b5 via bishop d7. Probably I can still just take. I'm going to go a4. That seems right. If he ignores it, I just, yeah, I can take, right? Yeah, so I'll just take on b5 if he ignores it. And if bishop d7, I still take. Okay, that's probably the best move. I could play a5. No, nobody chatting. Hey, I see 6 viewers, but nobody chatting. Feel free to say hello. But yeah, so a5 just basically segregating this pawn from the others, so it's not so easily defended for black. I guess he could play something like d5. A pawn which I might take and then try to develop. a5 is a little bit slow though. Like I might want to castle. Hello, Manoj. Thanks for speaking up. So I know I'm not so lonely, essentially. Yeah, I might want to castle. Bishop b7 might be on black's radar as well. I mean, it would make sense. That's quite strong. I would have to play f3 at some point. So I don't know. Do I want even bishop c4? So bishop c4, bishop b7, and then I can't. No, so then he's on this, right? Then I have to play f3 or coming to here. Maybe I could just attack this, because then I have the b5 square. Yeah, maybe I attack this. So maybe I go queen d2. And then if a5, I have bishop b5, which has to be decent, right? Also if queen d2, he has d5. But then I take. I'm going to go queen d2 here. Yeah. So a5, I get the b5 square. I could even go there with the knight. Yeah, so I got the b5 square, so that's good. So now do I want the bishop or the knight? So if I go with the knight, how does he defend c7? Queen d8. Queen d8. Well, that's not bad though. I could even just play rook d1 or possibly even castle queenside here. So knight b5 might be fine. If bishop e7, I'm still just giving a check. Yeah, so the queen d8 or queen e7 is the same thing. If knight a6, knight a6 might work. Oh, the knight a6 I have bishop. Knight a6 I have bishop b6. Which is looking pretty good. Bishop b6, rook b8, and then I'm winning a pawn. That's actually looking pretty good, honestly. Knight b6, knight b5, knight a6, bishop b6. Knight, okay, I'm wasting time here, but yeah, knight b5, knight e6, bishop b6. Oh, but then he can take on b2, queen takes b2. Oh, that gets, okay. I don't like queen. Okay, so actually even, yeah, he might even just have queen b2 right away. Although, okay, it gets a little, okay, maybe I should, okay, what about the check? So if I go with the check, probably he will block it. He could block with the knight though, but probably he goes bishop d7. Okay, I'm just going to go here because I need a castle anyways. I wasted time. That was not good time management. That was bad time management. By the way, Manoj, just be careful with suggesting moves while I can still play them. You have to kind of be tactful in how you discuss such things. But that was a blunder only because of how long I spent on the move. I should not have spent that long. Okay, so I could go queen e2. I could also take first and then I could also just do nothing, right? Like I don't have to do anything here. So maybe I just castle now. Okay, except no, I'm because he can take on b2 again. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna sack a pawn here. I'm gonna sack a pawn. So okay, he doesn't go for it. And bishop g5. No, it's not. Okay, I'm wasting all my time. This is what bad time management. What bad time management. Okay, I got flies all over me here. I'm just so slow. Okay, this is gonna be very aggressive play. F4. Oh, my time management. Holy smokes! I blundered the game again from my terrible time. Okay, do I want to push here? Is this something? I don't think so. Okay, let's go f5. If he plays e5, it might have bishop g5. I think that wins the queen. Oh, it doesn't. He can just take it. Okay, but I can go this way. Okay, because now I'm threatening bishop g5 again. So if h6... I'm just so slow that I have to play quicker. 7 viewers, hello viewers. But I gotta play quicker. I mean, when am I gonna learn? I think this might win material here. Okay, so he takes on b5. Oh, I guess he can just move the knight. He can just move his knight. Yeah. But if I take, okay, so let's take here. So he just moves the knight, but do I not get anything out of this? That's surprising. That's surprising that I don't get anything out of that. Amazing. Can I attack his knight? Where does his knight go? Here. Okay, can I do it this way? So he defends the knight, and then I can't believe I'm gonna run out of time again. You know, it's ridiculous. Okay, so we can trade queens now. Actually, I can take here. No, you can take with his queen. Okay, let's take here. Now this falls. Could I weaken? Maybe I can go here. Then he has bishop. I might have. Yeah. Wow. I don't know. Where did the time go? The position was interesting. Like, you can't tell me. That was an interesting opening. But then it was too interesting. And then I burned all my time. I find it too interesting. And I want to play good moves. But then I'm not playing practically enough. I'm not playing for... Oh, you can take there. Okay. Like, I'm not playing for the results so much. I'm playing for... I'm trying to find the best moves. But if I want to gain rating, I have to start playing more practically. And that means playing quicker, essentially. Okay, so that's not good, eh? So he takes my pawn, and Oh, I just played too slow. I just played too slow. It's not rocket science why I'm losing. I'm just regularly playing too slow. Like, look how slow I'm playing. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, I don't know. I just have to, I mean, I only have a minute left. But this game's gone. I mean, I just played way too slow. Way too slow. So maybe, I guess maybe there. Okay, I'm not even going to look at that game. It's not a question. I just got to play it. So this game I'm playing quick. Okay. Let's not get into time trouble. I'm going to play this one quick. I forget how quick 10 minutes is. Look at me. I'm 2000 now. Wow. But yeah, I just forgot how, you're not supposed to think. So 10 minutes is no thinking. No thinking. So I got to turn off my brain. Oh, this is the pin variation. I think there's a complicated line here. Should I go purely off of memory on this one? Oh, this is a complicated line. It takes, and then here, right? And then the check. This is a super complicated line. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I turn off the brain. Don't even calculate. Okay, and then I think we're going here. Knight f6, e5, right? I think that's right. Yeah, but I think that's called the pin variation, and so I think e5 is right, and I think this is actually the right line because it looks familiar. I don't think it's c4. It might actually, excuse me, it might be even queen g4. I don't think it's c4, but c4 looks right. Maybe bishop a3. Bishop a3, queen a5. Still, I just hang in there. Okay, so c4, queen a5, bishop d2. I think I can go c4. I don't see why I can't. So I will. If knight b4, okay, so I think this is still theory on this obscure line. So it's bishop a6, queen a5 hurts again. And so maybe I just... Yeah, maybe it's time to, where do I want this? Let's go here because it points towards his king if he castles. Okay, that's not too bad, eh? Queen h4, g6, bishop. Okay, that's not the best for me. Can I go here? I might just castle at this point. Let's just castle. And I got to play quick. I'm already down a minute on the clock. But again, it's another interesting opening. I can't help myself, but want to enjoy it. Okay. So I'm hoping you play something like c5, right? Then we just win. I like white here quite a bit. Okay, so the bishop a6, rook e8, and then I can plop into here. That has to be annoying. I'm going to do it just because I calculated it. Yeah, I'm going to just plop right into there and kill his light squared bishop and say, no, you shall not pass anywhere. So this has to be unpleasant for black. And if you play something like that, I could trade, but these pawns are weak, so I want to keep the dynamic characteristics, and I don't want to trade queens here. Yeah, so I want to keep them suffocating. So I don't know quite where I will go here. I'm probably fine. He's got this check, but yeah, let's go here. And yeah, I'm happy I didn't, I think I was correct not to trade queens because I have more static weaknesses than black, but I also have the bishop pair and more space. So I don't want to trade material here. I want to keep the attack going. But how do I do that? Are there any weaknesses? I was just going to say that a pawn was weak for him. So maybe I'll fix it on a dark square so that my bishop can attack it. Maybe do something like this. So he found a weakness of his own. I could play c5, but he's going to be able to play in the b file. But then I can actually fix all of my pawn weaknesses here. And I might go for that. Although, well, I guess I could defend this one again. What if I attack his queen? Is that a useful move? I don't know, pushing. Yeah, but then he gets the b file. Maybe I should. No, he doesn't get the b file. Okay, I am going to push her because I'm controlling b8. So it's going to take him a while to go onto the b file. Yeah, I get the b file. Okay, I have to watch out for a4 though. So I want his queen off of the 4th rank because I want to be able to play this. But I might be able to just go rook fb1. Okay, I just realized that this bishop doesn't have much mobility. It does control an important square. Okay, yeah, let's go here. Yeah. But yeah, it controls b8, but that's all it does. I guess it glues these 2 pawns, but it is very immobile. So maybe I really should try to fight and create a passed pawn here. Yeah, so I need another, I guess I could play queen d2 and there we go. Boom, we've got a plan. This would still be protected. This pawn marching up is annoying if I allow that. If I, that's a tough one because my bishop would get free. Would he take with a g pawn ever? That seems dangerous kind of for him. So he would probably take with the queen. That's a tough one. But I'm very scared of this. Otherwise, I'm playing. I guess I could play f3 and then he has f5, but then he's putting a rook there. I don't know. That's a tough one. That is a tough call. Okay, I'm going to take just because I like the idea of my bishop. Okay, so I can't move this rook now, but I can prepare to double up. Where do I want it? Here or here? Does it matter? Maybe here. Just because the queen isn't controlling the b2 square. I don't know. And I'm down 2 minutes on the clock. This bishop controls both of these squares from his rooks. Black must hate this. The fact that I control f8 and b8. Okay, he's preparing to get a great square. I'm almost prepared to trade here. Because that's a fantastic square for his. Okay, I'm going to take. It's such a good square for his knight. Okay, so yeah, now control the b file. Okay, so yeah, let's just infiltrate here. And then maybe queen d4. Maybe queen d4 or possibly d4. Yeah, let's go here. I don't know what he's doing here. He seems to have a plan, but I don't know what it is. So I can, f2. Can I allow that? No, it's mate, right? Mate and 2 afterwards. Too bad. Okay, and I can't take here either, right? Because it's the same thing. I guess I have to go to e3. Huh, very close to have gotten mated there. I guess I could have went to b2 as well, but I think I prefer e3. Okay, so I have to play f3 next move. So I prefer white here because I think, well, first of all, I'm the aggressor, and there's weaknesses for black. I have weaknesses of my own, but okay, he still wants f2. So what's, okay, I see. Okay, a4 is under attack. Interesting, that's a good move. He's finding moves here. He's finding moves. I'm losing a pawn. Wow, he's finding moves. Okay, I guess I'm prepared to give that pawn away. And I'll go queen e4. Yeah, or possibly I take on d7. But I think I'll take on e4. Keep my rooks connected. He might then go rook e8. Then he gets this. He gets a pig on the 7th. He's going for that, eh? Okay, yeah, let's go to here. Okay, so he takes on a4. It's really just transposition. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. Guess I'm going to go here. Okay, so if he goes to c2, he might do that because then I can't afford to do this. So queen c2. I might have to bring this rook back. Queen c2, it's not good for me. How come everybody? How come nobody makes mistakes against me? Huh? I wish they would. Okay, but after rook c b2 I might have a repetition there. Yeah, I could repeat, I think. Queen c2, I think I can go rook 7 b2. Well, he would have queen c3. Yeah, I'm going to do it because I already thought about it. And so queen c3, I might go queen b3. So I'll just repeat here. Down on the clock. He's high rated. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. I'll just go back there for now. Yeah, I don't want to fool around. Okay, I guess he made progress, eh? Okay, so you think he's going to go rook f e8? Then I have to create Luft. Yeah, I guess I'll go h3 there. If he comes in here, am I going to lose that pawn? I think I'm going to lose the c5 pawn. He doesn't do it. Interesting. Okay, I'm still going to create Luft though. Can't be too careful, and then I might have rook b8. But yeah, this I still don't know because how do we protect c5? Whoa, that would just be per pet, wouldn't it? I don't think he's mating me. So I think I still have rook b8. So rook b8. If he makes some random move, I might win a pawn there because then I can take on f8 twice and then, or once and then take on d7. Oh, maybe, yeah, I could take on d7. But then he takes on c5, but then my rook comes in. That would be much better for me, I think. Oh, when did he play that? Okay, so let's give a check. I think. Is there any situation where, I don't know. I don't know if there's a situation there. If I want. Okay, so now what? My queen is not well placed. I always have this. I could go here. It chases me out. And I think, okay, so yeah, can I go here? Scary. This is scary. Okay, I'm going to go rook a8. I'm down to a minute and a half again, guys. I'm always in time trouble. I'm always in time. Am I ever up on the clock? Ever? Do not get old, people. Because then you turn into a sloth. It's just what happens. It's just what happens. Okay, so rook c6. I might just go. That drops that pawn because this isn't going to lead to mate. I can give it another check. Well, it's not the worst. Oh no, he just comes back here, right? Yeah. So, I think I can take that. I don't think there's trickery. Oh, he wants this. Oh, that guy is tricky. Okay, so take push here, but I still don't see a mate. Like I don't see a mate from him. He might have a perpet, but I don't see a mate. I don't see the mate. Oh fuck. I didn't think he had that. I didn't think he had that. Well, it's just not going to be my night, eh? Not going to be my night. I didn't think he had forks. I had looked. I apparently missed one. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll resign soon. Okay. Well, that was pretty bad, eh? Jeez. Rough day for me, losing every game. What is that? 2 games or 3 games? Might be 3 losses in a row. I think that was 3 games. Yeah, wow, I just lost 3 games in a row, and none of them were close. None of them was close. Wow, I dropped 100 points. Still play too slow, so I'm not even going to analyze it because I know what I did wrong. I played too slow. That wasn't the only, obviously, it's not the only problem I'm having, but it's not the only mistake I'm making. But regardless, I'm still playing way too slow, and I just don't know how to play quick. I'm really going to try. I say that every game. If the games weren't so interesting, maybe I could play quicker, but okay. Well, I say this every game, so I'm sounding like the boy who cried wolf. Here, like a3. But yeah, I'm going to try to play quicker. So I think g4 here. I think g4. And I forget if it's, there's a funky thing of, yeah, I'm gonna go rook g1. Although g5 looks good, right? Okay, I'm gonna go rook g1 though, but g5 looked good too. And recently I've been looking at a line like rook g3, but that's only, I think, because then eventually, I think that's when, I think the idea is then you go here and then you go like queen h5, something like that. In any case, I'm going to play g5 and take with what? I don't know. I guess I'll take with the bishop. Although I just hung h2. I am rusty. I I hung h2 there. Okay, I might have to go to... Well, actually, maybe I could... h4 is dangerous, so... I'm just rusty. So... h3 just looks so bad, though. I can't get myself to play it. Okay, maybe I go back. Chess is hard, boys and girls. Chess is hard. I have not been able to find much time to play lately. I've just been so bogged down with work. I mean, it's midnight now. I think that's a good indicator of how little chess time I've had. Okay, so now I'll protect. I'm sure I did not play that well. Okay, so if e5, then he's created a bit of a weakness. And yeah, I'll just pop into here because where else is there to go? And the only thing is that my king is pretty weak. My king is not a happy camper. I don't really want knight d5 because, well, I would have to take here, and then I don't really want that. So, but yeah, this is looking pretty bad. How come everybody's destroying me so easily these days? Huh? What's up with that? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Yeah, this game looks over. I think I'm just going to lose every game today. Lose 5 million points. Maybe I could go like knight a4. Try it for the b6 square. There's this, right? So I don't know. This is a tough position. I guess I'll defend e4 via bishop g2. Bishop also defends h3. And then, I don't know, if he plays rook... Okay, so he's going to have to think. I don't get it. Like, okay, well, whatever. He spent a whole minute, the whole game. If you say so. Yeah, this is not a great position. I feel miserable here. I feel absolutely miserable. This is absolutely terrible. I have no moves. What's up with all these guys, eh? 2100 used to be really easy to beat. I must be rusty. Okay, let's try rook c8. Keep the king in the center forever. Maybe I can bolster the c pawn at some point. Yeah, of course he doesn't have to think. We have established that. Okay, time to trade and hope something positive comes about. Berlin forever. Okay, so bishop f5, and then I guess I'm going c3. Because what else is there to do? And I hate my position. Now, black's king is also in the center. He might be able to castle, though. I mean, could be okay for him. But what I don't like about my position is, well, I don't like my d5 pawn. I don't like my rook. I don't like the h3 pawn. I was just about to say. Do I have rook h1? He might have just blundered there. No, he has queen d7. Of course he does. So if I take and then queen g4, you can just go back. Yeah, I'm not happy here. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's so strong now. It must be me. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. Careful about suggesting anything. I didn't see what you wrote, but I saw somebody wrote something in there. Please be careful about suggesting things while I can still play them. Yeah, but it does not look good. Wonder if I can go queen f3, like rook h1, queen d7, queen f3. Rook h1, queen d7, queen f3. I wonder if I have that. And then that might work. G5. Okay, I'm running out of time. I'm gonna hope that works. I think that might work. Queen f3 after, so queen d7, queen f3. I'm not 100% sure this works, but I think it does. It might not though, because I mean, I'm trying, maybe I get this and then, but I think he has g5. Well, maybe not. Maybe he doesn't have g5. Yeah, maybe this is just fine. For some reason, I thought that yeah, I thought I might not be able to take, but I should be able to just take, right? Although I'm not sure about this because, oh no, it would come with check. Oh, that's good. I guess I could just go queen h3 here, I think. I could also take this way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what's better? No, not queen h3. Yeah, we have to take here, eh? Okay. Okay, and then I want, oh no, this I take the rook. Okay. So it's still kind of sure. I guess I go rook h3 then. It's either way works, so. Yeah, either way should work. Okay, now it's a battle of the clock. And I think, well, no, then he's got rook g1. But actually, no, I can go rook g3. Oh, no, but then he comes in here, and then I have to watch out about the fork. So probably just wasting time here. But I'm thinking bishop. Oh, bishop f3 is still kind of awkward, though. I might lose my bishop. I would lose the bishop. Yeah, so I got to be careful here. So maybe I allow. Okay, I am going to go here, actually. This is still tricky. Yeah, so he comes in here, and then, yeah, we have to go back. Ooh, it's still scary. It's still scary. So I'm okay at the moment, but oh yeah, the clock. So rook g1. Well, king e2. Yeah, let's. I can't even protect that, eh? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I guess I can. Rook d3. Oh, things are getting ugly though. Okay, rook d3. What's happening? Ugh. I'm going to run out of time too. I'm going to run out of time, guys. Okay, let's push the pawn. just to stop him from advancing any further. Although I just realized I kind of killed this rook. So I'm going to have to do a lot of contortioning to get out of this mess. This way. Definitely this way, so that I have king c2. Okay. So that, and then, but then how do I move? Then maybe b4? And then I move the king again. I go here and then bishop c1. Wow, this is going to take so much maneuvering. Yeah, so I gotta go rook d1. Or maybe I could go, could it go here? Yeah, maybe I can go here. Okay, I can go bishop e1 and then bishop f2. I wonder, does he have bishop g3? Probably not. I don't think he does. It's scary though. It is scary. He's thinking about it. I don't blame him. That because he could cause me harm there. Yeah, I don't blame him for that. Oh, he takes with a rook though. I'm surprised. Okay, so yeah. Then I okay, look at my time. I told you I'm gonna have issues with the clock. So now I bring the rooks over through the first rank. I can't go this way, but that's okay. I go this way, and then bring up the king. He's playing well, hey? Okay, so check. He's gonna try to double up here. Oh, I don't know if he should be trading. Okay, I'll take once. What's he thinking about there? Kind of weird. And then, can he push here? No. Like later? Yes, he could. He could. Oh, that's not the right way. Oh, he wants to check. Okay, so let's bring the king back, and then yeah, he's still dangerous. He's still dangerous here. I'm gonna go there eventually, I think. So let's give a check. And okay. So I might be losing, I'm not sure. He made a really good comeback, I gotta say. Yeah, my plan was to go here. And this was my plan. I don't know if it's a good plan. But that was my plan. Yeah, his king is going to harass me for sure. I can take this one. Check? Whoops. Whoops. No, I can go here. What am I talking about? Okay, so I don't want that. I've got this check here. I think I better take it. 34 seconds. Okay, 34 seconds. Come on, go quick. This is a problem. Looking good. Remain calm. Remain calm. Don't panic. Don't panic. Oh, he can take and go back. He can take and go back. That was a blunder. Oh, now I'm going to flag. Oh, what a blunder. I did panic. I did panic after all. And now he's going to flag me. Oh, okay. Oh, that was, I threw that away, eh? I panic when I'm low in the clock. Okay, hello, Crunch. So you said I have one f3 after queen to7 to queen f3. Yeah. So I did see queen f3 eventually. Oh, I'm just so bad with the clock. Like, I'm old and I panic. Now, he made a great comeback there, being down a full rook. Like, his comeback was very good. I was a bit congested there. Hello, Brett. Time control. This is 10-0. No increment. Yeah. So take a look at that game again. I don't know if I played this right because the position seems pretty terrible, and I think I also dropped h2. See, there's a line where I played bishop g2, but I can't remember if this is the line. So I went this way. Yeah. So here I think he could just take on h2. And this is probably, the way I played this is probably not right. I think this is a mistake. And I'm not sure about rook g1. Because of what happened. Like, I can't really play g5 because h2 falls. So I think that was a mistake on my part. And then I had to spend time playing h3. I think e5 was a mistake on his end. I don't, because he's probably better to play, if he wants to develop this, I think b5 makes more sense. Because this weakens his dark squared bishop, and he creates a backward pawn. And yeah, I didn't know what to do here. And this just miserable, just really just felt completely miserable. I dropped a pawn. Yeah, and then I was about to resign. I thought I was just completely dead. I was very upset. But then, yeah, I saw queen f3, but it took me a couple minutes. And then here, I spent a long time here trying to figure out how to, because there's dangers here. There are dangers, but maybe I spent a bit too much time worrying about it. And I did unravel, but it took a lot of time from my clock. And then here, I'm not sure. I don't know if I should have traded rooks. I don't know. But this, this got scary. He played really well. I mean, his moves were pretty natural, but I don't think he played perfectly, but he played well. Yeah, and then this was a little scary here. Yeah, this was a big mistake, though. Although I guess he didn't. Yeah, I think he needed. Oh, but then he didn't want me to take this. That's why he did it. But yeah, I'm probably just fine. But then I got a little bit low on the clock and I panicked. I think I had like 11 seconds here, or maybe more than that. I might have had like maybe 15 seconds. And then this is where I blundered. Yeah, pushing. Because I just figured, he takes here, then I queen, but it's with check. So yeah, this was the big blunder. So all I had to do was play king g2, I think. Oh, no, king f2. Then I block here. So I saw that too, but then I was worried that he pushes f3. So king f2, check, and then rook e2, f3. But then I can just take with the king. So that was, yeah, b7 is what cost me the win, for sure. Yeah. Okay, let's look at that. What's the engine? I didn't do that on the previous games because it was obvious why I lost. I played too slowly. In this game, I did play a little slow as well still. Yeah. So a frustrating night for me so far. Just waiting for this to finish. So it looks like I made a couple blunders here. Okay, so let's just rewind a little bit. So yeah, so the g4 was good, but rook g1 was good, but I think g5 is just a mistake. Yeah, g5 is just a mistake because of h2. And then it doesn't love how I played here. First of all, it prefers to take with the queen. Oh yeah, so the queen is actually more efficient. I'll show you guys a little trick, efficiency trick. Now, this isn't the best example because this battery isn't great as it, if black had castled and he's got like a pawn on h7, for example, then this battery has more power. But here's the efficiency trick. If you take with the bishop in these scenarios, when the queen is still on d1, I believe, it takes one extra move to create that battery. So for example, 1, 2, 3, right? But if your queen is still on d1, you can do it in 2 moves. See, 1, 2. The bishop will stay on e3, so you can get that battery in 2 moves. So here, and I think that's what the eval reflects here. It's a 50 centipon difference. I think that 50 centipon delta is the fact that you're saving a tempo. So I should have taken with a queen, and then I can always, then after e5, tuck back to d2, and you're set up instead of 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I should have done that. And this was okay. Yeah, I didn't know what to do here at all. Computer's saying queen d3. Kind of a weird looking move. Or rook h1. Maybe just to reroute this bishop. I don't know. It's kind of a tough position. And it didn't really like knight d5 either, but it's hard to play here in general for white. And then black blundered here, yeah, because of what happened, but I thought this took me, yeah, I spent I spent over 2 minutes here trying to figure out what to do. And yeah, this is the only winning move. And I'm winning here, but then this is a blunder apparently, king d3, because it allows e5. And then he deflects us from our bishop. Man, that would have sucked. I would have been very tilted. Wow. So king d3. King d3. And that would have cost me the game. So I had to protect the bishop apparently. Either with the rook or the king. And then a little later, it didn't like rook h7. Here I was down to a minute, but it wants me to take on, well, I guess there's multiple moves, but it doesn't love this because of king f6, which is what he played. It's preferring to take and then rook h4. I actually considered this, but I wasn't sure about it. Yeah, I guess if he pushes here, I just take with check, right? And if he goes here, then yeah, it's still scary. So I can't blame myself for not wanting to do that. And then here, this is another blunder. Apparently, rook g2 is equal now. Oh, rook g2. What's the idea here? What? No, sorry, that's not rook g2. That's rook g7. I was wondering. I'm like, okay, so yeah, rook g2, and then rook c2. So yeah, not simple to see. Okay, so what did I learn from this game? A couple things. First of all, don't drop h2. So be careful about playing g5, and I'm just dropping h2, a very simple mistake. The other thing was here, it's not a big deal. It's a small inaccuracy, but would have saved a tempo, essentially, to take with the queen. There were some other things here, but I don't care about them so much. And then I also played a little bit slow as well, so that's kind of 3 mistakes. King d3 allowed e4, but I was short on the time. But yeah, e4 would have dropped our bishop. Or this way, or yeah. So probably I would have done this, and then this drops our bishop. So that was mistake number 4, and then mistake number 5. Well, this one a little bit hard. Yeah. Well, mistake number 5 was I'll let myself off the hook because it's not simple to see with a minute left. And then wait, I was still winning here. Wait, what? I missed rook d3. Wow. But I had 14 seconds left, but still, that's no excuse. I missed rook d3. Oh, I really panic. I really panic. Okay. That's kind of funny. And yeah, so if had he gone here, I think I'd just move the king because I'm going to queen right before him. Okay. I'm going to play another one. At least I learned a few things that game. Okay. Come on, let's go. There he goes. I like learning things. So lately I've been experimenting with a6 against the closed Sicilian. I played it like 5 times, so I really don't know. I haven't seen e5 here. In the other lines, I've been playing e6, but now that really weakens d6. But yeah, I'm going to stick with e6. So I could take on f3, but then my rook is under attack. Okay, so maybe I won't touch anything here. Oh, is he threatening d5? Maybe I will take that because this is I'm trading a central pawn or a non-central pawn for a central pawn. So to me that makes sense to make that trade. And then I can kind of play this a little bit like a McDonald. So putting a knight and bishop like around here. I'm trying to figure out the move order I want to do that. Stupid. I've got this software that pops up like every 2 hours. It's annoying. So maybe it's a bishop c5. I don't know if I want to play that right away. The discoveries on it make me nervous. Kind of wasting time here. Okay, let's play knight d7. I'm not sure if I like knight d7. Okay, so then I can force a trade, and I think my pawns are better. So I'm going to go for this. He might have c4 though. No, maybe he won't. Now the only thing is that I'm quite a bit behind in development. So what is this about? That seems weird, right? F5? Is that a... I guess he wants F5. F5's annoying. I could play queen c7. That indirectly defends it. So I have queen d7. I have knight c6. I guess I also have bishop e4. Lots of options here. I think I actually like this bishop e4. I'm not sure though, because it's already on a good diagonal. G6 maybe? Why not G6? Okay, try G6. So queen G4, and he's going to play H5 eventually. H4, I mean. Probably I want to move this one. Where do I want it? I guess I want it on G7, right? Not sure about that. I'm not sure about the bishop. I'm not sure about G6 either. Okay. So can I take on A2 and then queen A5? Could even maybe just sack. I kind of want to do that. Take. I could even possibly take. Oh no, you could take with a knight though. But yeah, so takes queen A5. Oh, that's so tempting. Bishop A2, B3. No, let's... C4 looks kind of scary, but Okay, yeah, let's bring the knight out. And then maybe rook c1. Whoa, whoa, that can't be. Can you do that? I don't think he can do that. Can I just take the knight at the very least? Yeah, I don't think he can do that. What was that about? That was reckless, wasn't it? Bishop b5 had to have been reckless there. What was that about? Okay, I'll give you that bishop is strong, but I can contest it. Probably I'm just going to take on a2 because there's no immediate threat here. So I think rook a2. Oh, he can go bishop a3. So rook a2, bishop a3. But then I can trade rooks. So yeah, let's do that. So bishop a3, rook a1. Oh, that's interesting. I can sack the exchange back though. Oh, that was interesting though. Actually, I could just go rook a1. But he's got a lot of active pieces there. But probably I'm playing rook a1 here. I'm not sure because if I take the rook and then because if I take the rook, I'm threatening rook a1. So I kind of like that. But then he has king b1. Yeah, so I think I'm going to give rook a1 first. So check out take, and then I don't really say, I guess he has to move the rook somewhere here. Okay, I'm going to go for this. This should be okay. Okay, so I have got queen a5 check, and then he just comes in here. I don't think he's trapping my rook, so I think I'm going to go bishop f8. I mean, I have to do it eventually. So let's do that. I have to be careful that I don't get this trapped, but the only way he can kind of do that is okay. And I think I want to take with the king. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm going to take with the king. Stupid bugs flying around. Get off my screen. Sorry about that. Fruit flies, man. It's because I threw away a banana peel. This camera, right? Yeah, a banana peel in my garbage, and the fruit flies enjoyed it. Okay. Anyways, so check, and then I come in behind. So let's just do that. So yeah. So if f3, I come here. Now he does create threats, but I don't know. It feels like I'm better, and yeah. So I think I just could come in from behind. I could also go to h4 because then I'm threatening here. I like both options. Which do I like better? Maybe this because I'm threatening. I like this one better. This is I like this better. Okay, so we go here. So if he takes the pawn, big deal. I can even just play king g7. He doesn't have any checks or anything. Yeah. So he's got it. Ooh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that check. I'm okay, but so I think I go king e8, but I didn't see that check. Oh, actually, it gets very iffy. Okay, I didn't see that check. I didn't see that. Yes, he's going. Okay, there. Okay, oh, he protects that one. Okay, but I can give. Okay, so I've got a lot of. I can go check here or check here. I like them both. So check here. It's got to go here, right? But then I've got. Okay, I like them both. Okay, let's go here. I like both checks, but I got to pick one of them. I got to pick one. Okay, so it's not mate, but then it is. It's still not mate. But then I think I'm going to win the rook. So, yeah, I like that one. I think I'm going to win the rook in like 3 moves here. Because then I go here. Yeah, I win the rook. Okay, here I take it immediately. Yeah. Okay, so check. Comes back here. Okay, let's do this. Plenty of time. Let's not panic. Plenty of time. Let's not panic here. Okay, let's bring in Mr. Rook. I guess he's going to defend this pawn now. But I can give a check here and then take this way. Have to watch my rook. Okay, so he's still not. He's still putting up a fight. You know, he's trying. Where's the win? Here? There we go. Well, is there a mate? Where's the mate? I don't see the mate. Okay, let's just beat him psychologically here. Make him resign. Okay, it must be a kid. He might let a time run. I think he's going to. Well, that's what you get. You lose every game or draw a game, and then you finally win a game, and then they're going to troll. So not a good day of chess, eh? You finally win a game, and then they let their time run. Okay, he resigned. Okay, let's take a look at that game. Yeah, so as I say, this is a new thing I've been experimenting with against the closed Sicilian, this A6. I don't think it's super uncommon. I think it's like the 4th main line. Brett says the H pawn was hanging. Who's what at the very end? When my rook was on H1? Like at what point? Like middle game? So I think I was fine here. The Queen H5 seemed kind of a bit much, right? But I think his big blunder was he took on B5. That was really strange. So this was strange, completely uncalled for. I don't know why he played that. Like if we flip the board, yeah, sometimes you can sack there, but here it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I'm ready to castle kingside, and his queen is on G4. So this was a really strange sack. I mean, it's just lose. I mean, he gave me a free win. I didn't see Queen H6 though. That could have been dangerous. So yeah. Okay, I'll look at that with the engine, but I don't think there's going to be anything too illuminating from that. So Brett said the H pawn was hanging when my rook was on H1. What do you mean? You mean here? You mean you think I should take the pawn? Is that what you mean? Because I don't need more material here. If that's what you mean, I don't need more material. I'm up a rook. So the last thing I need is more material. I just need to consolidate. I need my pieces active and synergized, or to simplify it. So I don't need another pawn. So that's why I was just trying to improve the bishop, try to trade off the bishops, and then, well, go for the king. Yeah. And so the board, yeah, so the analysis board says I played pretty well. It says I made one mistake here, but at this point it doesn't matter. This is late in the game. Yeah, but apparently there was a mate in 4 here. Queen e4. Yeah, I'm not playing queen e4 there, but I guess that was a faster way to win. But oh, excuse me while I blow my nose here. Okay, so I'm actually going to I'm going to switch over to chess.com puzzles now. So I will update the stream title to not be disobedient to Lichess. So give me 2 seconds while I log into YouTube to change the stream title. I haven't done any puzzles on chess.com in a while. Like, feels like a couple months. It might have been longer. So, but I'm on the cusp of a new personal best. So we'll see if how that goes. Let me just update the stream title. Well, I'll say chess.com puzzles. Okay. Okay, that's been done. And so now I need to jump over to chess.com. So let me do that. Okay, that's done. Now I have to switch to my scene. Do I have that set up here? I do. So hopefully this loads. Drum roll. It works. Nice. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat. I'm going to refresh this. I'm going to minimize chat. And okay, so chat is minimized because I don't want any help I don't want to get any help. So I'm at 3189. I just want to double check that yeah, so it's there. Okay, so I believe if I get this right, it'll be a new personal best for me on chess.com puzzles. So what is going on here? Looks like equal material. Yeah, so it's equal material. His queen is very oddly placed on A8. I almost think I could trap it by playing rook A7. Except rook A7, he could go queen C6 or queen C5. So, but maybe I could go here first. That's a long-term plan though. But rook B7, and then eventually put the other rook here. No, still he's going to escape. That's a bit far-fetched. But yeah, it looks like his queen could get trapped. So that's why I was trying to. Okay, so maybe that's not something. What else? Are there any threats from white? Not that I can see yet. Like, he can give us a check, but that doesn't really do anything. So I can explore other ideas. My queen is near his king. I could attack his bishop. Bishop moves somewhere. And then rook, I have rook g8, rook g1, and then I can just take on f2. Isn't that just winning? So what's wrong with queen f3? Whoops, what's wrong with queen f3? Looks good to me. But so does rook g8. What's wrong with rook g8? That also looks good to me. If this was a game, like right now, I would play queen f3. But what's wrong with rook g8? Rook g8. Maybe it allows rook g1. And then after I go check, he has rook g2. But then I take here, right? So what's wrong with rook g8? Rook g8, rook g1. He can't do that. So what? Yeah, what's wrong with rook g8? I like both queen f3. So is there a reason why queen f3 is not good? It might be because if I go queen f3, there might be queen a6 check, and then that forces king onto a dark square, so king d8, and then there's bishop g5 check. And I have to give up a rook, or because if I move the king to e8, then he has, I guess he's still okay. Black's still okay there, right? Because queen c8. No. Then he takes, right? So, okay. So that might be why rook g8 might be better because, yeah, if you go queen f3, I think there's queen a6, king d8, bishop g5 check. But then I would have f6. So this still looks, yeah. So check king d8, bishop g5, f6. You might have rook b7. rook b7, king e7. It's just hard because I think both queen f3 and rook g8 look good to me. So again, my plan is something like this. So maybe he has e5. He might have e5. So it might be queen f3 because if I start with rook g8, he might have e5. And then I no longer have queen f3. So rook g8, e5. I might have d5 though. This is very complicated. I might have d5, e5, d5. Well, this is a tough puzzle. Rook g8, e5, d5. And black seems, but still, this is complicated. Okay, so rook. If I start with rook g8, what can white do? This doesn't seem to lead to anything. As we've established. Oh my god, I think this is a lot simpler. If rook g8, oh maybe not, sorry. I was thinking he could go here, but that doesn't make sense, right? Rook g8, rook a e1. I can still just go to f3. Yeah, and starting here. Maybe he can still go bishop g5 there. If we start with queen f3, he might have bishop g5. And then if rook g8, there's this is going to be mate. So it's a move order difference. So queen f3 might allow bishop g5. But doesn't black still have something there? Can't... I might not. That might be, I might be onto something. So queen f3, there might be bishop g5. Because that's a real threat. Oh no, there's still this f6. So black still seems fine there. Queen f3, bishop g5, we still have f6. Stupid bugs. Oh, I can't tell you how freaking annoying they are. Stop flying around me. I'm never putting a banana peel in my garbage again. Okay, so this is a tough one. This puzzle's tough. So queen f3, bishop g5. And I have f6. And if queen a6, king d8. Is there another way for him to... It just looks, both queen f3 and rook g8 look good to me. I gotta rule one out though. I'm gonna put my garbage outside. I can't stand these bugs anymore. Oh, it's all right. Okay, I'm gonna stay here as long as it takes. As long as it takes to figure this out. And I still have chat minimized. So I took my garbage outside, but some of the bugs flew away when I did that, and now they're angry. I don't know. So queen f3, what can white do against queen f3? I actually have 2 fruit fly traps, but they're being used upstairs. Should almost buy more. They're expensive though. Okay, so anyone that's new to my channel, something you're going to learn about me is when I do puzzles, I don't like to give up. So I could be here for an hour on this puzzle. So just letting you know. So I have chat minimized, so I don't know if anyone's asking me any questions or anything, but yeah, I like both. I like Queen F3 and I like Rook G8, but they shouldn't both be winning. And so I'm trying to rule out why one of them wouldn't be winning. So Rook G8, I don't see any good moves for white. The closest I thought I had was if Queen F3, there's Bishop G5, but then I always have F6 there. Or black always has F6. And if Rook G8, well, we can't even start with Bishop G5. Or white can't. And this check doesn't achieve anything, I don't think. It comes into here. Even that, I'm not so sure about. Queen F3 and then check. Not even sure about that. Yeah, Rook G8, check. Queen B8. Let's go here. I don't see it. What resource does white have other than Queen A6? Is it that he goes to E5? Queen E5, and then Queen F3? I don't think so. It does allow Bishop G5, but then I would have F6 again. I don't want to give up. I don't like giving up on puzzles. I'll give up in games. I don't know. So I keep looking at this. Is there anything that white has after F6? I don't see it, but maybe still Queen A6, and then after King D8, yeah, the queen goes back either to A8 or to B7 because white is would be threatening to take on B8 there. And if black moves the king though, so for example, so Queen F3, Bishop G5, F6, Queen A6, King D8. And then Queen B7, King E7. Black seems fine. Black seems fine to me. And if rook g8, and then queen a6, king d8. So this one might be different. If rook b8, queen a6, king d8, and then queen to b7 to a8, and then king d7. No, nothing. It's a transposition. If bishop g5, that's just a transposition. And F. Oh no, it's not though, because the queen isn't protecting it. So, but the king is. So f6. Stupid box, f6. But black still seems fine there. Ooh. Wow. This is really tricky. The problem with me doing puzzles is I know it's a stream killer. I know people hate it. In general, people hate me doing puzzles. And then for me to spend, like, I'm 19 minutes in on this one now. Very tough. It's tough when it's more annoying when I see two good solutions instead of just not having the idea at all. Because both these moves would look winning to me. Queen f3, followed by rook g8. But they both can't be winning. One of them has to be not winning. Rook g8, rook g1, and then take, check. And the bishop is falling. If rook g8, and rook g1, then my bishop is falling this way. Oh, wait a second. No, but it's a check, right? Yeah, so that's the thing. And then, you know, if there's this, there's f6. And if he goes here first, sorry, if rook g8, that's why both moves look good to me. I don't know. I really think it has to do with queen a6. But I don't see how. So yeah, queen f3, bishop g5, f6. Queen a6, king d8. Queen king b7 and king e7. I just don't see it. Frustrating. Black to move. I like both the moves. I like queen f3. I like rook g8. They both cannot be winning. Check. Boom. Where's the magic move? This is too late. That's why I feel like bishop g5 has to go first, right? It's like rook g8, bishop g5. Just doesn't make sense though. So rook g8. I'd love to cover f3 as white. And I can do that with e5. Maybe I should look at e5 again. And then try that follow-up of bishop g5. So if e5, so rook g8, e5. Well, there might be bishop or queen g4. But then he might have queen f3. And so maybe that's why. Rook g8. And then what maybe white has e4. Protecting queen f3. If black takes on e4. Then maybe rook a e1. Looks decent. And then if queen g4. Well, I don't know, but that maybe that's why. If rook g1, it might be because of e5. When there's no queen f3 follow-up. And queen g5 doesn't really matter because of rook g1. Whereas if queen f3 first, e5 doesn't make sense because the queen hangs. I've spent 26 minutes on it. That's as close as I can come. So I think it is queen f3 first. Because rook g8 is coming. So queen f3, if bishop g5, then we have f6. And yeah, so I think we go queen f3 first, followed by rook g8. If he plays rook g1, I'm just taking the bishop. So, and if he moves the bishop somewhere, then I have rook g8. Wait a second. Yeah. No, wait a second. That's still... Yeah, so queen f3. And then he moves the bishop somewhere. And then rook g8. He still has rook g1. Then after queen f2, king h1. Then I'm winning the bishop. At least, yeah. So queen f3. Yeah, and if bishop g5, rook g8, queen a6, I have f6. That's yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. So queen f3. What if he plays bishop c1, rook b8? Well, rook g1 check, king h1. Yeah, then I'm taking there. I think it's queen f3, and it's not rook g1 because I think the reason is because of e5. I think so. That's what I'm going to do. Drum roll. I'm going to play queen f3. Wow. So that was right. He gives us a check. We only have one legal move. And he gives it, and then I play f6 here. Now, but let me make sure. So I do have another check, but I mean a king move. But then he gives me a check, and then I'm getting mated. So yeah, I'm just going to go f6, and he plays queen b7. So I think I just take the bishop now. No, maybe not, because he's going to go here. So yeah, I have to go king e7. What a long think. I'm happy though. I think I got it. So king e7, and I'm threatening to take his bishop. If he moves the bishop, then I'm going to play rook g8. So for example, king e7. Let's just say bishop d2, and then I have rook g8. Yeah. So yeah, and he takes here. And now how do I want to recapture? It must matter. This is really putting me to the paces here. So if I take with the king, what's so wrong about that? And what's so wrong about taking with the queen? They both seem good. Taking with the queen might allow f4, which I don't like. But am I going to get the last move wrong? So the only thing I don't like about queen takes f6 is f4. So I'm leaning towards this, taking with the king. If rook g1, I don't know, I could probably even just play rook g7. So I'm leaning towards this, but why did they throw this weird one at me, eh? I don't like this, that they're still throwing stuff at me. So if he brings in his queen, it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't really bother me. My bishop is entombed, though. But I like my queen where it is. I don't want to allow f5. So I'm going to take with the king. Hopefully this... It's wrong! Oh my god. Opening up chat. The last move is wrong. I won points though, because it was probably high rated or something. I got the last move wrong. So I've got chat open. It looks like everybody left. Okay, I'm not surprised. It's not fun to watch. Oh, I worked that puzzle hard. So it's funny that I got points for getting the last move wrong, but I got so many right. Stupid bugs flying around. So what was that puzzle rating? That was rated 3120 only. Okay, let me analyze that. Ah, man, I can't believe I got the stupid last move wrong, which didn't even really matter. So wait, what? So why does it want to do it this way? I'm probably missing something really obvious. Oh my god, it is obvious. He just has e5. Oh my god, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? I missed the easy move. Oh God, I burned all my energy on the other one. Yeah, because he's got this check. Oh man. Okay, but I just want to show you with the engine what I finally figured out after about half an hour. So here, what a tough puzzle. But Rook G8 looked really good. So E5 is good, but it was also another reason why. So, but yeah, E5 was one of the reasons. And if I played D5, which I did look at before, and then I forgot to look at it twice, but yeah, Queen B7, and then Queen C6, and then there's Queen F6. But there's a better move here. There's actually Queen E6 is apparently a refutation as well, which I of course looked at. But the Queen, so Queen D5 in this move order. Interesting. And then Queen F3, and then Bishop G5. Wow. Okay. So there were two refutations. There was E5, and there was also Queen A6 first. Okay, but that's interesting that I won points there. I want to make sure that's a new personal best. And these bugs are still flying around. I'm gonna have to get more traps. But yeah. Anyways, oh wait, I don't want to see this. I want to see my profile. So, is that a new personal best? 3194. It is. It is. So that's a new personal best for me. So bittersweet because I actually got the last move wrong, but it counts. I mean, chess.com gave me points for it because the last move wasn't really important. It was a silly mistake I made at the end. I figured out the main difference between Rook G8 and Queen F3. So if I had gotten the last move right, I probably would have really gotten a lot of points for that one. So 3194. I think I'm going to end there. I like to end on a high note. So 3194 chess.com puzzles. Even though I got the last move wrong, chess.com was generous with their rating gain for me. It took me 30 minutes. I wonder if I almost wonder if I should do another one. I kind of want to do another one, and then maybe I'll edit the two puzzles to take out all the boring parts out. Because I kind of feel bad about. I'm going to do another one, but I might regret it. Because that one took me half an hour. So I'm going to do another one, but I feel like I didn't really deserve the points on the last one. Excuse me. So I'm going to minimize chat. And maybe I might get to 3,200 on this one. Let's see. So black to move. So an endgame one might really kill me here. So can I not just push the A pawn? How is this not just winning? Because I can just let him promote and take, and then I'm just going to get a queen. Now, queen against bishop and pawn. Now, that's the real question, eh? That's interesting. Probably that's winning, though. A queen against a bishop and a pawn. So, like, my instinct here is A3. So, A3. Now, is it possible that he abandons this? No, it's not possible, right? A3 push. He's not stopping me. So yeah, right. He's too slow. He's just too slow. So A3, he queens. I think I need to take that queen. And then we just have to assess if a queen, because how would I win that? How would I win that? I'm not sure about the technique. I don't know what the strategy would be. I could put my queen on a light square, and then like a light square in front of his pawn, and then he can never do anything about it. But then I bring the king out, and then yeah, I'm not sure about that. But if that's not winning, how else would I win? That's the, because he's going to queen. There's no stopping him from queening. You know? I don't know. Like, I think I just queen, and then, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I win against the bishop and the pawn. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I mean, I think it's just going to be a3. I don't know how I could get more out of it on the first move here. I don't see how rook c7 does anything for us. So it's, yeah, I don't know. If I get it wrong, I don't really care, because this will be interesting to learn something from. Okay, so that is the first move, and then I just push a2. Oh wait, no. Here we have to be careful, because there's bishop f8 could be a problem. So if I go a2, there might be bishop f8. And then if I queen and he queens. Okay, let me use this in my head without arrows. So a2, bishop f8. a1, queen. g8, queen. And then I have two checks. If I go queen b1, I could, yeah, I think I could force a queen trade. Oh, that's interesting. Then I could force a queen trade, and then I could take this pawn, and then it would be rook against bishop, which is, that's a draw though. Rook against bishop is a draw, and so I don't know if I want to. Oh, this is tricky actually. Well, what other option is there? If I go here, yes, I can give a check, and then I could go here. I don't know. Oh, it's tricky. It's tricky. This is a tricky one. Rook c7, allowing him to queen, giving him a check. He just goes to a8 or h8. I push though. He comes in here, and it's it's tricky. I don't know. That's kind of complicated. But if I look at a2 bishop, I mean that's really the key thing. But rook c7 is interesting, but actually, sorry. Here, could he could just take my pawn, right? Yeah, never mind. So it's probably just a2, bishop f8, and then I queen. Oh, he queens his check too, though. Ooh, things just got nastier. a2 check. Sorry, not here. A2, bishop F8. And then he's promoting with check. Wow, that's such a good move. Like in a game, this would be such a great move to play. Interesting. Oh. I don't see what my other options are though. I think I got to play A2. A2. Bishop F8. And then I could take and promote, but how is that any good for me? You know? So A2, bishop F8. I guess maybe I have rook C7 there. Rook C7. And let's say king B6. Oh, that's it. Yeah, so I think it's A2. And then after bishop F8, I have rook C7. So circumstantial, like so situational that this works. A2, bishop F8, rook C7. King somewhere. And then I take. And then I get queen against bishop. Yeah, that's got to be it. A2, then rook C7, and I take the pawn. Yeah, and then I take the pawn here. Wow. Opening up chat. Nobody's here, though. So I got another 5 points for that. 31.99, not quite 3,200. But you know what? I feel good because on the previous puzzle, even though I spent 30 minutes and I just screwed up on the very last move and I got points for it. This one, I think I earned the points and proven that I deserve them. So that's 2 new personal bests there. 31.99 on chess.com. A bit slow on both of them. Namely the first one. This was actually a nice little puzzle though. This is like almost like a little study. Where did it, I forget what move it started on. Here. Was it here? Yeah. So the first move is simple, but I am curious about the conversion. So let's look at this with the engine. Yeah, because I'm curious about. So, like for example, here, if he had just queened, I'm curious about how black converts this. So so I'm gonna I'll play white and I'll have the computer be black. So I'll play white. So I'm just going to move back and forth. And how does black? So yeah, bring the king. I thought it would be something like this. Okay, and yeah, so that's how he does it, eh? And eventually I'm going to run out of squares. Whoops, that's illegal. I'm trying to not block my bishop. And then, okay, so that's how you do it. And just mate. Okay. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I wasn't sure. Like you would assume that the queen and the king would win, but so you just bring in the king. Essentially. Okay, so that's going to be it for me today. I got slaughtered in the games, unfortunately, on Rapid. Opponents played well. I played too slowly, and I'm a little bit rusty. And then I did 2 puzzles on chess.com, $31.99. I will peak sit there for quite a while, probably for like a few months, to be honest. But that's going to be it from me today. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.